All right, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our next sequence. Warrior 1, triangle pose, Warrior 2. All right. I'm going to start at the top of our mats in Tadasana. We're going to drive that right knee high, and we're going to step it back. We're going to hit split squats. We're going to send those arms up high. And we're going to squat down, goalpost the arms, drive back up. Squat down, goalpost, and drive back up. Squat down and drive. Down and drive. Last one, down and drive. Arms can come down. We set those feet in our Warrior 1 feet. The back right toes pointed at the top right corner of our mat. We're going to rise up on the ball of that back foot. Self-correct and square those hips off forward. We plant our heel into the mat. As we bend into our front knee, hands come to heart, and we lift them to the sky. That front knee is driving out over the last 3 toes. We don't want that knee collapsing over the big toe. We're engaging our core, keeping our ribs knit. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine, twisting those pinkies towards each other. We hold for a few breaths. As we straighten into that front leg, our hands come to heart, and we turn our toes to face the sidewall. We're going to position ourselves in a wide-legged stance. Extend our arms straight out to each side. We're going to do a few lateral leans. So we're going to lean to our left side, reaching down that left leg, stretching through the side body. We rise back up, reach down the right leg, extending through that side body. Rise back up to the left side, reaching, extending that line. Rise back up to the right side. Keeping those ribs stacked on top of each other. We don't want to twist. We want to stay lateral, stretching through the ribs, expanding our thoracic body, and down to the right side. Last one. And rise back up. We keep our arms extended out to the sides. We're going to do a few squat variations. So we're going to start with a squat to the right, bring those arms in, low Cossack squat right, and drive up. Get big, take up space. Wide stance, deep squat to the center. Open those hips, get low, rise back up. Squat down to the left side, low Cossack, and rise. We'll go through again to the right side. Squat down and drive. To the center, open those hips, squat low, rise up, and to the left side. Low Cossack, rise up. Good. Now the next time we squat down to the right, we're going to open and point our left toes to face forward. So as we rise up, we plant that the left foot. All right, we have a slight angle on that right foot, so it's not exactly parallel with the back of the mat. We have our left arm extended forward, our right arm extended back behind. We're going to get into triangle pose. And we're going to reach with that left hand, reaching straight out till we can't anymore. And we allow our hand to come down towards the floor. Right inside that left ankle. Right arm reaching straight up for the sky. Our right ribs are stacked on top of left into triangle pose. We hold here for a few breaths. We allow that right arm to fall back and lift us up tall. We come back down, squatting on that right leg, low Cossack. This time when we drive up, we're going to get into our Warrior 2. Left arm extended in front, right arm extended back. We bend into that front left knee. Sinking low. And again, making sure that left knee is driving out over the last 3 toes. We don't want to collapse in over our big toe. We stack our shoulders over our hips. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine, gazing out over that left middle finger. Engaging that core, not allowing our ribs to flare. As we straighten into that front leg, our hands come to heart, and we turn our toes to face forward. We're going to reset. We're going to turn our right toes to face forward. We're going to bring our left foot all the way back around, stepping forward just a bit into that warrior one stance. And again, we start with split squats. Arms go to the sky. We squat down, goalpost the arms, drive back up. Squat down and drive. Down and drive. 2 more. Squat, drive. Last one. We squat and drive. Good. Hands can come down. Set those feet to our warrior one stance. Left toes pointing at the top left corner of our mat. We rise up on the ball of that left foot, self-correct and square our hips, and we plant our heel. Again, as we bend into that front knee, hands come to heart. We lift them to the sky. Again, making sure that knee is not collapsing in, engaging that core, rolling our shoulders back and down the spine. We hold for a few breaths. Straighten into that front leg, hands come to heart. We turn our left toes to face side, right toes turn to face side as well. We extend our arms out to the side and we squat down to the left, low Cossack, drive back up. Squat middle, deep. Open the hips, drive back up, and squat down to the right, low Cossack. Drive. One more time through, down to the left. We squat, drive up, squat center, drive up, squat to the right, drive up. Good. And this next one, we squat down to the left, we turn our right toes to face forward, and we drive ourselves back up, planting that right foot. Both legs are straight, arms extended, one straight out to the right, one straight out to the left. As we get into triangle pose, we reach with that right arm as far as we can go, and we allow it to fall down to the floor just inside that right ankle. Left arm pointing straight up to the sky. We stack left ribs over right ribs, and we hold. We allow that left arm to lift us back up tall. We squat back down, low Cossack on the left, and when we drive back up, we drive into warrior two. Drive high, arms extended, one in front, one behind. We bend into that front knee. We stack shoulders over hips, engage that core. We roll our shoulders back and down the spine. Again, making sure that front knee doesn't collapse in and our gaze is out over the right middle finger. And we hold warrior two. And we straighten into that front leg, hands come to heart. Turn our toes to face forward. Hop our feet together and we meet in Tadasana. Nice.